Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Factorio. It's been way too long since I played this game, but I'm just going to carry on wherever I left. Do forgive me for the mistakes I make. Yeah, there we just go. Play and start campaign. We left at New Hope, level 1. I played a little bit myself, I think, but it was a long time ago, so let's see how I will actually fare in this game. I do see some things that are different already, but that just might be me. Anyway, sector scan complete. Tab, small shipwreck located to the southeast. So let's see what we're going to have to do. Alright, it's time to explore the area. I actually don't know much anymore. Our mining base is under attack. We need support. Okay. It seems like we're going to have to help some other people, I guess. I don't even know. Alright. Our location... I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to narrate that. Let's just skip and see whatever we're supposed to do. Craft and build lab. Well, that is quite elaborate, but I do know what we have to do here. Let's see. Lab is located over there. It's going to cost us quite some stuff, but we have resources, so it shouldn't be a problem. I didn't mean to pick those up. I'm just going to pick up some raw resources. I think we can even pick these up like such. And this scenario is mostly about automation and stuff like that. Let me think. There's a recipe for labs. This way it won't be connected to the grid, obviously, but we can always do that manually. Maybe for the time being, we can just put it over here. We can always replace it, or remove it and place it somewhere else, I mean, rather. Okay, the first thing I should research is probably automation, but other things can help me as well. All right. Because eventually you'll need to do one particular research. Okay. We're going to have to focus on... Oh, no, we'll need automation first. So the green ones are the things that we can research. The red ones are the ones that we can't, obviously. And I think there's a third color for the researches that you already have done. So let's go and start a research. Once you fill the lab with the science packs, it will start the research of one unit. Okay. And this is something that I want to automate because there's a certain recipe to the potions. Where the hell are they? All right, there they are. Science packs. So it's considerably easy. We need one copper plate and one iron gear wheel. Let's see. Copper plates are produced or put out over there, and the cog wheels are over here. Now, then there's the problem of the what are they called? The transport belts being stored over there as well. So they also run over this course. Which is a problem, I guess. I mean, you have inserters that do discriminate between sources or resources rather. So eventually we do want those, obviously. But I think for now we're just going to make these science packs. We're going to have to use these transport belts, obviously. I think for now it wouldn't be a big problem. Wait a minute, we can just convert the... Yeah, we can just convert this. No, you know what? I'm just going to pick this this assembling machine up. There we go. We're not going to produce any transport belts anymore. But in its stead, I will place the factory over here. There we go. Oh, probably should have moved it one more tile up. There we go. That way we still can fit an inserter up there. And the copper plates are going to be transported like that. Oh, no. Alright, and we can insert the cogwheels like that. Science pack. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. The iron gear wheel and the copper plate. Now we're going to need these inserters, obviously. And I actually want to get rid of that Oh, wait a minute. Were they... I hope they both were inserting the copper plates into this wooden chest. It doesn't really matter. We can remove that as well. And this will be producing us some science packs. Now, obviously, we're going to have to transport the output somewhere else as well. So we're just going to put down a box just for now. It isn't the most fancy of solutions. We can fix that in the future, I suppose. Obviously, we need a box then. I do want to run it all the way to a lab. I mean, we might as well just do that now. There we go. Pick that up. Automizing these things is not a big deal. I have done it when I was still playing. Then I just stopped playing for some... Well, wait a minute. That needs to be moved a little bit more that way. There we go. And that is sort of automated. We're going to have to research automation. It's going to take a long time, quite frankly, because we only have one lab. So we do want to optimize this process and make it so that more labs are going to be producing us science. Let's see. How many more do we need? We need one more science pack, I think. But the coming researchers or technologies are going to be more expensive, obviously. What is the eventual mission, actually? Can we see that anywhere? The game might tell us once we actually reach that point, I suppose. Let's go and make more labs. We're going to need... Alright, iron for that and copper. We're just going to pick these up. That. And this. Obviously, we're producing at the moment more than ample copper. I mean, I could make a row of labs just like that, but I do know that eventually we're going to need more recipes. So we're going to also need a transport belt, and I think inserters to make the second tier. Or you're going to need inserters, I don't know. But anyway, you're going to need more sophisticated recipes, obviously, or ingredients for the recipes. We have more labs now. Let's fill the entire queue. I'm just going to plot down 8 labs, and they're going to do their job, I hope. Right, there we go. Automobilism. That is the one that we eventually need. It makes sense because we want to get away from this area. And the whole mission is about reinforcing our crew members that are in distress. So what do we need for that? We need 2 science packs and 1 science pack of the green sort. That's automobilism, but we need 2 other technologies for that. First, logistics 2. Are we already able to get that? No, but we can research that after we have logistics finished. Now, let's see. We finished automation. I want to know, it allowed electronics. Okay. Oh, that's a technology, obviously. We can now build assembling machines. We couldn't do that before. And build long-handed inserters. Overall, not too useful. I tend to not use those too much. But hey, it's a start. We obviously want the belt to run like this. Or maybe... I suggest it's running a corner. And I do know the base is being infiltrated, but we have ample ammo, ample guns to take care of that. At least for now, I suppose. Wait, did I not make an entire queue? Oh, it's still building. Yeah, that'll take us quite some time, obviously, because we're manually doing that. For the time being, then, I suppose we have inserters, so we might as well plot those down. And there we go. Right, we're already conducting more science at the moment, which is good, I guess. I mean, but I mean, one assembly machine really is not going to do the trick, is it? We're going to need more than that. So after that, I want to add 5 more assembling machines, or 4, I guess, to make a lot more of these potions. They look like potions. They're called science packs, but let's be honest. There, they look like potions. Yeah, that's going to build up, obviously. My God, 70 more iron gear wheels. What the hell are we going to do in the meanwhile? Or meanwhile, sorry. Yeah, the gates, they are new. I like them. Or maybe they're not new. They were just not present when I was playing the game. They were just not present in this scenario. That could be as well, of course. Let's see. We don't really have a lot of ammo, so we might want to keep that into account. I'm not going to explore the wilderness. That doesn't make any sense. Not now, at the very least. I did play some free modes. Also a while back obviously. It was nice. But I feel like I need to be a lot better at the game before I go and do that again. So, these labs are finished. We might as well put them down. I'm a little bit far away to put that down. There we go. And they should be filled with science packs in no time. I can obviously manually speed up the process. But yeah, we are obviously not producing nearly enough science pack. Why did he not pick that up? That is quite weird, I suppose. Alright, it doesn't really matter. Alright, we got 6 more labs finished. Yeah, we can just fill it up like this at the opposite side. I'm covering resources, I am aware. It's a bloody shame. Shouldn't be doing that, I guess. But I can't help it. Let's put that down over there, that down over there, so that we have the power that we need. Okay, this is finished. This is really nice, actually. The underground belts, the fast inserters, I like those a lot. And the splitters, they're going to come in useful, but I guess we're going to use them once appropriate. And yeah, I definitely didn't see this before the gates, so that's very nice. But our goal is obviously motorization, automation, no, automobilism. Wow, I keep conflating words there. We don't have logistics 2. We're going to need a load of science packs, but I guess I'm going to start research right now. Is there no... Yeah, there are inserters going that way. Let's see, what is the recipe for the green science pack, the science pack 2? 1 inserter, 1 transport belt. So we were making transport belts. I obviously changed the production around a little bit, so we're not doing that anymore. I think what I want to do is add a factory, and that factory is going to make assembly belts anywhere. Where the hell is that? Oh, transport belts. They're going to be put on there. Oh, wait a minute. We do have smart inserters now, don't we? Oh, no, we don't. In that case, I could use long-handed inserters so that they only pick the transport belts up. It's a little bit messy, but it'll have to do. It'll have to do. Let's see. Well, you know what? Why the hell am I doing this? I could just pick this up. Let's see, this one up. We don't need either of them. And have that positioned like that. And obviously it's just outside of the grid. Look at that. There's only 2 spaces over here that are not covered. It looks horrifying. That's just my opinion. Let's go and pick this up. The belt is cluttered. We can do something about that, and we are going to do that. I mean, this construction, it looks like an abomination. We're just going to build a splitter, I suppose. Wait a minute, we don't have enough copper. We might want to pick some up. And I'm not too bothered, although, let's see. Yeah, the health on the gun turret is just fine for the time being, so let's really not worry about that. I want to show what the splitter is all about, for those who don't know. If I can remember to apply it properly, obviously. Yeah, you just replace some pieces of belt with that, and it works just like that. Although, I might as well not have put that down, because it does exactly the same like the other construction did. Oh, no, it does not. What does it? Oh, yeah, it did not before, because we had, what are they called? Inserters over here, so they will replace the product and the right side of the transport belt. But obviously, because we do now, at the moment, have only cogwheels to worry about, we want them split over, or equally over the transport belt, so that it looks less cluttered up. Although it looks more cluttered up, quite frankly, because we got more of them. Let's see. We really don't need this transport, or this assembly line to be this long. Obviously, we're going to have to fix this, because now we don't have a way to insert the product. That was not what I wanted to do, actually. I'm looking for a creative solution. But what I'm... Oh, my God. I can always move the inserter, obviously. That is always an option. But I don't think the assembling line really fits there, does it? Alright, we can remove the transport belts over here. Remove the assembling machine. There we go. We're just gonna we'll get rid of all of this. And obviously there's a rock over there, so that's not gonna... Can we actually take that, or get rid of that? Because I know that you can make more proper tools, metal tools, as a matter of fact. But I can't find them at the moment, so I don't know. I'm just going to place this a little bit further away. That's just going to be fine, actually. We got the inserters. We obviously need the iron. Oh, hang on. Oh, and we need the cogwheels, obviously. Oh, but that is easily solved. We'll just divert this. And we're going to have to make sure that this isn't filled up with the plates. That's going to be a problem, actually. I don't know how to do that without screwing with the entire process. Let me think. No, actually... Well, that's a bummer. I mean, we can do this... less nice, let's put it that way. It's not the most sophisticated solution, obviously, but just build an underground belt, which is going to lead over there, and then we're going to have some long inserters to get the cogwheels. Don't really like the long-handed ones. Oh, damn it. I don't want to build 30 of them. I just want to have 10. Okay. So that's going to be inserted, and... Oh, my God, that consumed all our regular inserters. That's nice, but we're going to need those to get the iron plates in. And I guess this is solved somewhat. Really, it is not so sophisticated, but it does the job. Why why is... Oh, we didn't select anything to be made over here, obviously, yet. So I want transport belts over there as well. And then it's going to exit the whole industry over there. Right. Doesn't look sophisticated at all. But it does the job. It does the job well enough. All right, now let's see. What was the second ingredient of the science pack? I think I see inserter. So one of the ingredients of the inserter is the transport belt. So I'm going to divert half of the process to be processed in another factory to make the inserters. Let's see. We need... Oh, actually, no. We don't need the transport belts for them. We need, again, iron cogwheel or iron gear wheels. Iron plates. Okay. Curious. We can just put them all on the same track, actually, come to think of it. The only difference is that we also are going to need electronic circuits. So we're going to need a factory or an assembly plant to build copper cables. We have production of copper going on, obviously, over here. We can make a new line. I'm going to do that, I think, over here with this copper ore. Alright, so we got the first recipe for the Science Pack 2. This is a lot of work just to make things automated, but it's going to save you a lot of work in the future. That's the whole goal, obviously, of industrialization. Never mind, you know what I mean. Alright. We're going to have to focus on the copper... Yeah, the copper wiring first. So, we're going to need... Is it the burner? No. What is this called again? Electric mining drill. Can we not make that? Do we need a certain technology for that? Well, I'll be damned. Oh no, it's over here, obviously. It's just not, it just doesn't look the same, but it's a symbol, of course. It symbolizes... Oh, we already had, like, 7 or so. Oh my god, I'm screwing up here, aren't I? Let's move a little bit closer so that we can actually take these resources. Okay, we're going to make some copper wiring. Alright. There we go, there we go. And we need some inserters. And we're going to need more inserters to, funnily enough, not insert, but to unload, which I would say is quite the opposite, but hey, who am I? Yeah, of course these are connected to each other, but not to the power grid, so we might want to do that first. Then select the... it's got to be burned first, of course. I am not using my brains, am I? Alright, and for that we are going to need furnaces. Or some people like to call it furnace, but both of them are actually good, believe it or not. And we're going to need some stone. Well, I'm going to get myself some stone, and I'll be back next time. We're going to automate the copper wiring, and we're going to make sure that we can finish the Science Pack 2, and after that it'll just be a matter of time until we have the last technology. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'd like to see you guys next time. As always, have a good one. Cheers.